What up, y'all? This cute as Ocala here, and I've already made season previews about UCLA and Kentucky. This right here is going to be my last one before the NCAA regular season starts, and this one's going to be about the Duke Blue Devils. Now let's see, with Duke, they did lose Austin Rivers and Miles Plumlee to the NBA. Those are pretty much the only guys who actually played, who they're not going to have again this year. But they were both pretty big parts of the team, That's going to take a lot to rebuild from. Now, Duke, they're already 2-0, and they're with just such a loaded roster. Who's going to start? Seth Curry is injured. Well, he didn't start the last two preseason games. But the first two preseason games, they went with Quinn Cook, Rasheed Suliamon, Alex Murphy, Ryan Kelly, and Mason Plumlee. That's a pretty decent five. I'd say for the regular seasons, I put Seth Curry in there and have him start over either Quinn Cook, Rasheed Suliamon, either one of them, because they're going to have a 3 or 4 guard rotation along with Tyler Thornton, who I'm not that real big of a fan of, but those 4 in the backcourt, that's going to be a pretty loaded backcourt. What else about Duke? Well, they're going to be led by Mason Plumlee, Ryan Kelly, and fifth-year senior Seth Curry. Now, they're not expected to do as good as they've been like the last 3 seasons, let's say, but I could still see Duke being a pretty solid team this year. Coach K, on an interview I watched on ESPN, he made it sound like Mason Plumlee's just improved like a whole lot, and Coach K thinks that he could be the player of the year. Now, Mason Plumlee, he's really like just super athletic. He's like 6'10". He has a vertical of like a 6'7" shooting guard. Well, it's Ryan Kelly. He could potentially be an All-American, the senior. And well, Seth Curry, he really hurt his NBA potential by transferring, because his freshman year when we played at Liberty, he led all freshmen in the country at scoring, but then he sat out a year. When he transferred, he wasn't even the same player he was at Liberty. Okay, yeah, he was playing at a team literally like 20 times better than Liberty, but he still never had a season as good as his true freshman season. And a lot of people don't know about Alex Murphy because he redshirted last year. He's a native of Rhode Island. He's the redshirt freshman, and he's kind of a Kyle Singler, Mike Dunleavy type player. He started the first 2 preseason games. I'm sure he'll start the regular season. I think he's a lot better than Josh Hairston. And I really do see Alex Murphy being an NBA player someday down the road. Well, it's Quinn Cook, former McDonald's All-American and Oak Hill Academy alumni. I'd start him at the point guard unless they decide to start Suliamon instead. And Quinn Cook, yeah, I see some NBA potential in him. Maybe a late first-round pick, second-round pick someday. Depends on how he does. Yeah, I think he did start a few last games last year. That was about it. Rasheed Suliamon, McDonald's All-American out of Houston, Texas. I think he led them in scoring one of the first 2 preseason games. For sure an NBA player. And yeah, that's a pretty solid team they have. A long dimension with Tyler Thornton, Josh Hairston, freshman Emil Jefferson, Marshall Plumlee. Yeah, Duke, they're going to have a pretty solid season this year. I'm really looking forward to watching them. Cute as Ocala, I'm out.